right. Well, we totally didn't just have uh, a small malfunction. I mean, it's Bro League. Like, what do people expect
Yeah,
at this point?
typical. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's normal, it's fine. But yeah, let's get into these rosters. So, for team 1, Hobs the Little Smokies, we've got Leonidas Mama, um Ian, Relic, Ninetales, and Blue Devil. And
I
for
have
our yeah.
I have been informed if they do not win, they are not affiliated with Hobbs. That's straight from the mod chat. If they do
Good to
win,
know.
though, Hobbs is claiming them.
Yeah. But yeah, let's just speed over to team 2 as well. And for Muted, we've got Bappo, Dilly, Falame, Rock and Roll, and The Extreme.
Yeah.
Honestly, pretty powerful team all around for a Bro League. They've been performing pretty well, I think, through most of their games.
I've had the joy to play against Hobs Little Smokies. They're a team that is very, very good mechanically speaking. Their gun skill is ridiculous. I believe we played them on Theme Park for it was actually our first game.
Yeah.
And
Do
I'm
you
very
think
excited
Muted
to.
is gonna struggle against them then?
I think we're going to see two very differing styles of play. Muted is a
Yeah.
very much a more team oriented, very much a more game knowledge oriented team.
Yeah, so
While
they
Hobbs
played
Little Smoke,
strats.
yeah, they play
All
strats
right.
a lot more. Hobbs Little Smokies plays a lot more gun skills, so it's going to be very interesting. What is
But
this?
yeah,
I do
let's
not have to. I being
All
made fun.
right.
Let's go to
Let's
map
let's
bans. Let's go
get
to map
yeah, let's get
bans.
map bans done.
I could spill dynamite. What the outage was, by the way. So be nice to me. The maps are going to be Villa is going to be our starter. That was Hobsville Smoky's pick. Then our second map was going to be Clubhouse, which was Muted's pick. Makes sense. Whenever Muted played, I think it was like a week ago now, they 7 0'd that map against Heartbreacher. So obviously they consider it a very strong map for them now. And the decider, which you and I are kind of hoping for because it's an
Yep.
exciting map we want to see, is going to be Theme Park. So
Honestly, it's been banned most of the time to see it go through, even on like a map 3. I hope this gets to map 3. I'd like to see some theme park gameplay.
yeah, no. The regular season we played it twice, and I think that was the most I've ever seen it played in Pro League.
Yep. But yeah,
Yeah, we're pretty much ready to go if you guys are. By you guys, I mean I hope everyone has their drinks and things because this is going to be at least 2 hours.
at the very least, if not longer.
Hopefully, we're both.
Especially if our prediction, if our wish for a third map comes true.
Correct. All right, so we're going to start on Villa. As we said, Muted is going to start on that defense. Smokies is going to start on the attack. So I know we have predictions for the whole series, like people predicting if Muted's going to win or Smokies. Who do you think is going to win this first map?
Oh man, honestly, Villa is one of those maps where I feel either playstyle can work. Either if you play very strat heavy, or you can also just sometimes just run in and kill everyone because there is just a lot of ways to attack this map, and if your setup isn't on point and you're not ready for especially some quick rushes, you might struggle a bit against someone that's gonna be playing very mechanical focused.
Dynamite has given me his prediction. He believes this is going to be a quicker night than we do. He thinks Muted's going to win 2-0.
All
I could
right.
see I could see literally any of these outcomes. I think it really does depend on how Villa goes. If
Yeah.
if Villa comes out heavily in one team's favor, then I could see them just carrying that momentum in the clubhouse. But if it's a like 7-5 or even an overtime game, I could absolutely see this going the distance.
Yeah, honestly, I do not have as much experience with who Hobbs Little Smokies are. I haven't played against them. I came into Bro League relatively new. So honestly, oh, it looks like the Extreme has disconnected.
Yeah, hopefully we can just
We
pause
should be
real
able to
quick.
pause into, yeah, the first round start timer.
We do see we do see the operator bans that are coming in. We have Flores ban. Flores is just it's a pretty standard ban on Villa. Um, and then we have
Yeah,
Valk, which is also one, and then Solus, who is I feel like Solus and Azami are probably my two like defenders that I just despise at this point.
They are just so strong. It's if any of them are left on the map, they absolutely change how the game is played, how you have to work around them.
Mhm.
It's yeah, it's very difficult to play around characters like that.
It's not fun. But so this is a very bittersweet game for me anyway. I've got two ex teammates, Boppo and Leo, were both on Vivid Polar last season with my team. Oh, I guess we should talk about the bracket a little bit. So the winner of this game is one best of three away from the grand final.
Yep,
So
we are
if they win this game, they move on to the upper bracket finals. The loser of this game goes down to the lower bracket. Speaking of the lower bracket, we're going to be saying goodbye to our first lower bracket team this Saturday. Who's playing this Saturday? It's Super Soakers versus Five Flankers, right?
I believe so.
I believe. Yes.
Yeah, so that'll
Yes.
be sad, but also, at the end of the day, someone has to win and someone has to lose. That's just how the game goes.
Yes. It is very bittersweet for some teams. Although, there wasn't going to be a lower bracket. Originally, it was just going to be the upper bracket. We were going to do it, but with the addition of the play-in, we decided to add in that lower bracket. So, you know,
Yeah. I mean, at least it's nice to have a last chance. A couple last chance games to play.
yeah, it is. It definitely like it helps the sting, I think, of a loss and builds up that motivation to come back. New driver's bad. That's why you never
Oh
update your
no.
drivers.
Yeah, gotta be careful with those driver updates.
Always gotta. I always wait like I wouldn't say a week. I definitely wait a couple days to make sure that the drivers don't mess up something internally.
Yeah,
Like
honestly sounds like a good plan. And we were just talking about that Azami and Solus being annoying. Guess who's in play right now? We've got an Azami on top of Fenrir as well. We see Flame on the Fenrir. I wonder if he's already got any strats planned out with him. Looks like he's going to be setting up Closet, just trying to counter a Master Take.
knowing Chad, there's definitely going to be some strats already made. This is a very interesting I was going to say putting the ADS directly in front of the shield is certainly a choice. But it
It
looks
looks
like
like
that was just
there's,
some late
yeah,
miscommunication.
they're still deciding on where they want to put that shield on the main stairs there.
Yep. It looks like we're just going to have a pretty standard master over push. That's pretty much what attackers do now. I do actually really like the Osa pick. I think Osa is a very underrated operator right now. And we really, like, on the enemy team, they've only got one set of impacts and one C4 to deal with those Osa shields.
Yeah, honestly, there is not a lot of utility. If Osa can get her shield set up on a power position, it can be very hard to dislodge her.
Yep. But, Osa's a 3 armor now, so it's a bit of a chunky gal, as Osa
Yeah.
takes a lot of
Oh,
damage early, and the bullets just
oh
don't seem to
no.
register.
You
Seems
can't
like
lose
there was
Osa
some...
this early. Like that's her
Yeah.
entire utility gone too now.
So that was unfortunate. I don't know if that was a siege timing moment, but at least on my screen it looks like some bullets weren't registering.
Yeah, that was unfortunate just all around. I think honestly, probably should have had the Ash entering first, maybe. At least that would have been my choice.
Oh,
Dilly is standing
Dynamite called.
strong, but yeah, Dynamite did mention it was a whiff.
All right. I think there's a little bit of latency on parsec, so maybe that's why. But yeah, right now, I mean, we just see the strength of this Azami. Just how
Yeah.
ridiculously strong it is having a zombie in that power position, just constantly getting more of her barricades. You just don't have the utility to deal with her.
It's already
And
been also a minute and a half. Defense wasting a lot of time, and Dilly getting another pick onto Devil, though. It does get traded out by Ninetales.
yep, Chad is just going to fall off at this point. They've done their job. They wasted a lot of time. Like, we're down to a minute 15 roughly, and it's a 4v3.
And also you've only taken the opposite side of the map. There's still so much more you have to do for this Villa attack.
Now, they do still have Capitao up, so they do have some utility. And Capitao bolts, remember, will not be stopped by ADSs.
Doesn't
Nope.
quite hit the flame maybe where you wanted it to.
I think he just did it to get rid of that 90 player, but I don't think they realized the 90 player is pressed so far up on the ult.
Yeah. Rock and Roll just waiting patiently. Oh, and he gets the swing,
Doesn't get
but
killed.
yeah.
He won't get the kill. He will only get the down, but then Extreme swings off of that knowing that they're going to panic. And now it's right back down. the equivalent of getting the kill anyway.
Ian's the only one left up too with Leonidas downed. They're probably gonna try to pick him up, especially since they've been crawling into Boar.
Gonna go for a pickup. I mean, you pretty much just gotta go for a bum rush at this point, and that's not something you want to do on an AV bomb site.
Yeah, 10 seconds left. There's so many crossfires here. Fulham taking a little bit of damage, but the Extreme picking up Ian and just kind of like spraying through the smoke right now. There's not enough time for Leonidas to do anything, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, it's just that first round was definitely unfortunate, starting off with Relic having that gunfight and just not even taking a point of damage off of Dilly really is unfortunate.
Yeah, quite
But I mean,
painful.
yeah, Muted played that really well after the fact, understood the kills that they got, understood the position of power they were in, and I mean, played it to perfection, really. Just forced them to come to you
Yeah,
at
just
that point.
wasted so much time, honestly. Yeah, Dilly looking very comfortable playing the zombie, holding Master side.
We
Playing
will
aggressively
see.
too.
Yes, I think that's the
Yeah.
big thing right now is Dilly played at the aggression really, really well there, exactly how you want to. Off the Fenrir, understood that there was someone in closet then off of it, swung that person in closet, was able to just pick up kills off of it twice now.
So yeah, we actually see Muted going to Kitchen instead of usually what you'd expect, which would be a trophy statuary. Probably trying to maybe surprise Hobs Little Smokies.
You know, Dining Room Kitchen, I feel like for some people, there's an argument to be made that at the point we're at in Siege right now, especially some of these maps like Villa, like Club, it's difficult for to go to sites that everyone knows how to attack at this point. And Trophy
That is
Statue
a good point too.
is definitely one of those. It's the same way that I personally feel about CCTV on Club.
Oh yeah,
Not,
honestly, a lot of people have been moving away from CC as well. Yeah, just because of Club as a checklisty map, CC has become the checklistiest map or like defense site of that map.
there are so many different ways for defense to lose that site and very few ways for them to win it outright. But, I mean, you know, we'll see. It looks like top floor is going to be the main hold, and it looks like top floor is going to be where the majority of attention goes.
Yeah, it looks like Muted, despite not wanting to play Statue Trophy, they are wanting to defend it heavily.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much no matter what site you're playing on Villa, you're playing top floor in some capacity.
Yeah. Ninetales has already pushed pretty far forward, though. Oh. Does pick up Dilly.
Wow. Very nice opening pick. So now we're tied opening pick-wise. Dilly taking that aggressive stance again. Almost manages to pick up the sledge, which would have been a huge early pick.
It looks like Flame was almost misthrown, but not quite.
Oh. Losing Frost this early is not the end of the world, as Chad will end up picking up Ninetales. I think we're going to probably... I think we're going to get to the point where you almost want to start banning Fenrir just as much as you want to ban, like... Valkyr, things of that nature. Chad has fallen all the way back down. Makes sense. They picked up the hard breach, or soft breach. There's no sledge, so all that's really left right now is the Ash to open up this floor.
Yeah, and again, been a minute and a half, and all Hobs Little Smokies has is top floor control. They still don't have sight. They're gonna have to start looking to push downwards or start getting some more pressure into sight.
You'll still have Memo. They're going to have this pulse just constantly pinging out where people are. Oh. Relic and Chad are kind of just playing a little game right here. Chad is going to be holding those Astro stairs from that library. Very curious where this attack is going to come from. Looks like Ian is going to rotate over, start working on laundry door. They do have control of top floor, and as long as you keep control of top floor, you're fine, but laundry's a risky push right now with the fuser.
Yep. Still a little curious. We do have Osa up again. I'm wondering where Relic is going to be playing with those shields.
Well, looks like they're definitely going to set up for this plant in the default position, but the problem is, like, where Rock is playing right now, he can pretty much deny it. Chad is watching the red stairs walk down. Rock is watching the run up. Chad will pick up Relic coming down those red stairs. Just a little bit of miscommunication. Boppo's going to get a little aggressive. Will get picked up by Ian, but they won't realize that Rock is still holding that longer angle.
Doesn't quite pick up the second, but again, 10 seconds left. It's going to be a very difficult push into sight.
they're
Arrow.
just playing it. They're just playing it perfectly patient. They understood what getting rid of that sledge as early as they did. It makes the attack just one-dimensional. They can't open enough above where they can comfortably hold. But I mean, Chad with two really, really important picks on that roam. Gets the sledge even though Dilly gets down early, and then just falls back and holds a power position while playing down there.
Yeah,
I
despite that man disadvantage, Muted just kept control of site. Yeah, Chad got a critical pick with that sledge taken down. And again, just so much time wasted.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that I'm noticing right now that's really benefiting Muted is how patient they're playing this. I think they understand, like we said, that Smokies is a team that is going to want to take those gunfights and relies a lot on those gunfights. Whether it just be taking them early, playing with that aggression, and pushing the other team on the back foot. Muted has really dictated the pace right now. Even the gunfights they've lost on like their terms, if that makes sense. Dilly swung, just lost the gunfight on Ninetales. It happens.
Yeah.
Rock that very first round swings with the mute, down someone, and then just dies trying to secure the kill. That happens. It's really shows that Muted is came into this with the game plan of we're going to take the gunfights and we're going to make it so that we're picking when we're fighting. We'll
Yeah,
see.
we'll have to
We
see
have
if
seen,
yeah.
we have seen Villa be very defender-sided, so I'm not willing to count any team out until I've seen them both play a defense.
Oh, of course, yeah. And we are now the tertiary site for Muted is gonna be Trophy Statuary. Does look like Hobs Smokies are gonna be again doing a cross map type cross map take. We're gonna try to take study.
Definitely seems like that's the play, and to be honest, I don't really fault them for it. They've done the checklist right. You talked about a checklist on like Clubhouse. There's a checklist when it comes to Villa. There's stuff you can't not do. The only things you can't not do is you can't just avoid parts of your clear. This Yana, I think, is a really good pickup. Finds that Mozzie in 90, but I don't think they know.
Oh, Relic so far forward, but a little bit slow as Mozzie manages to escape.
Oh,
Leonidas
General 2.
Everyone unmuted does manage to escape, it looks like. And but Dilly gets picked off? Where was that? Was that below?
That was underneath. Dilly ran down red stairs, and it looks like Devil was just waiting for him. That's a really good cutoff. That's a really, really good cutoff, and really lets you understand what this attack is doing. Muted, though, still doing a really good job. A minute 30, and really no real ground has been made. Oh, they know where that Frost is now, though, in that corner. Do they have nades underneath, or are they just going to hold a long angle on her? Every single member of Muted right now is on this top floor. There's no one underneath to deny nades or utility from below.
It does not look like the little Smokies are going to be pushing below, though. The Extreme picks up Relic, and Leonidas goes down to Rock as well. Extreme getting another pick with Ian, and Ninetales trading out Rock. That's a bunch of kills just really fast. And again, Muted with the man advantage, despite starting a man down.
Yeah. Muted again, they've played a...
And now it's just up to Ninetales and the Devil to try to pick this up. Bappo just patiently waiting, getting the pick onto Ninetales, and now there's only Devil left. Surely they know where he is. Yeah, there's so many crosses. Oh, and this is, again, where that Fenrir comes in. It's just so hard to push because the gadget's gonna cut off all your lines of sight. And again, Chad, final pick. Unfortunately, a bit of a sound bug there, but luckily it went away. All right, and now we are moving into round 4. And again, Muted with a perfect site rotation. They got all 3 of their sites. Just wins. Honestly, even starting with man down twice. I believe Dilly got picked off both times, getting maybe a little bit overly aggressive now. We are going back to 80 games. We'll see if Hobs Smokies has learned from their previous attacks and changes anything up, decides to play a little differently for this next take. We actually do see a bit of an adaptation where before Relic was playing the Osa, it didn't seem to be really working out for him, so we are seeing him on the Brava, probably to try to counter all this Fenrir play that's been going on. And it's going to be about the only gadget they can take over, since Dilly is on the Frost, and we've got Rock and Roll on the Mira, and then Bappo with the Warden. None of these gadgets can be taken over by the Brava, so it's really only Fenrir's gadget, but I think that's really what Relic was trying to take, just because of how badly this Fenrir has been shutting down Hobs Smokies.
Reloading ammo. Drone up.
We'll see again. This is going to be a cross-site take, but with his Mira pick, it's going to be even more annoying to just try to take Master. They're going to have to be careful about those frost mats too. At least with the Iona in, it was all droned in. They definitely know someone hopped in the closet. Oh, Chad getting the pick onto Devil. He knew someone was pushing from below. Dilly, I guess last minute reinforcing a couple of walls onto Study. Maybe they forgot about it, but you know, they can afford to take this time, especially since they're a man up now. Rock and Roll playing aggressively on this Master door. He's, oh, gets picked off. A beautiful shot by Relic. He's gonna be looking for probably these Fenrir gadgets now. Maybe gonna try to take over some cameras. And Ninetales just slowly pushing into Trophy. Honestly, again, Muted just sitting very patiently, holding their positions while Hobs Smokies tries to push. Just Muted aren't peeking right now. They see the Brava drone, but don't manage to shoot it down. Oh, Chad trying to get a bit cheeky here, trying to push forward. Oh, gets a whole bunch of damage onto Ninetales, but doesn't quite get the pick. They're hit by the Fenrir gadget. I'm not sure why Brava hasn't picked it up yet. It does get shot down. And Relic just looking for some intel. Maybe gonna try to... the drone gets shot down, unfortunately. Oh, Chad with a beautiful pick onto that shield. Takes down Ian, who's trying to clear... he was trying to clear the shield. Relic taking a bunch of damage. Hobs Smokies are trying to rotate and push together, but unfortunately it's not working out. Extreme and Flame both taking 2 picks, and Bappo with a final kill onto Ninetales. We see Dynamite mentioning that Fenrir will be banned next map. Honestly, I would not be surprised if that is happening. With how strong Flame has been playing on the Fenrir, it's been shutting down Hobs Smokies so effectively. We did see the Brava come out. It looks like Relic is going to be picking the Brava again. We'll see if it ends up any more effective and helps them on their attack. We see Muted going back to Kitchen and Dining as well. They're probably going to be holding the top floor. Billy is actually going to be playing the cap can. I forget if he played that last time on Kitchen Dining. This actually might give Brava a couple cheeky ways to get damage onto the defenders if Brava decides to take over some of the cap can traps that are lying around. It's always so satisfying to get a defender with just a Capcan trap. Because you know they weren't expecting it. They just expect to be safe from all their friendly traps, but if Brava gets a hold of them, it can be pretty devastating. If you just think a door's safe, you just run through it and then suddenly boom. Alright. And it looks like again, probably gonna be a master take. They're gonna try to take top floor control. Devil's already on the balcony. We'll see if Ninetales decides to play maybe a little bit safer this time, just to try to stay alive so he can open the floor. Relic already hacking. I think that was a hacked Capcan trap, so maybe a bit far from sight for a defender to quite hit it, but it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen there. Oh, Chad just sitting calmly on the stairs, taking a little bit of fire. I wonder if that was from the window. Or maybe even from bathroom? Oh yeah, we see Ninetales in bathroom. He's definitely keeping an eye out. Just waiting. But Chad's already retreated. Drones are still coming out. It looks like potentially a flank from the 90 hallway. As, yeah, we do hear these fuse charges going off. It's right now a lot more of an effective top take for Hobs Little Smokies, as they have a decent amount of top floor control. They just need to start making it work for them. See a bit of a rotation onto just some of the second or the first floor. Keep an eye on some of the windows. Dilly is actually pretty far off site, maybe hoping to catch someone walking down red stairs unawares. It's been a minute 10 and not a single kill. Oh, well, I say that, but Relic just takes out Bappo. That'll be the first kill, but with a minute left, it's still gonna be quite a lot of effort. Oh, the flank is spotted. Rock is 1 HP. And Extreme is taken out. Suddenly, Hobs Little Smokies, 50 seconds left? This looks very winnable for them. Is this gonna be their first attack round win? Chad is still here, kind of hiding in the corner. Oh no, he almost got a double. He got it down, but Ian just shuts that down. Relic picks up Dilly as well, and now it's only Rock and Roll who's left alive. He's, again, 1 HP. A single bullet is gonna kill him, and Relic to clean it up. That will be Hobs Little Smokies' first attack round. Honestly, they looked a lot more coordinated on this round. They were working together. They took control of top floor a lot faster. I wonder if it's also partially due to Muted maybe giving it up or hoping to get cheeky flanks off that Hobs Little Smokies just denied. They had that top floor control. They calmly opened everything up, made it very dangerous for Hobs Little Smokies to play in sight, and then got the picks they needed and walked in. We are seeing Muted decide to go straight to Trophy Statuary, even though they did lose Dining Kitchen. They could go back to it. It is not locked to them. But maybe they're feeling a bit more comfortable just playing the Trophy Statue site. Especially after that loss, they probably just want something a little bit different to make Hobs Little Smokies work a little bit harder, to make sure that, you know, they're gonna have to know a different clear, and they can't just repeat exactly what they did there. Yeah, I'll just keep going. Okay. Alright. Alright. Apologies for the brief silence, but we are back with Hobs Little Smokies looking to do a pretty direct take, actually. We see almost everyone here just on the balcony. Maybe Devil looking to... Oh, probably gonna help maybe someone who wants to push him from the bottom? Relic just droning in. We are seeing... Actually, the Fenrir is not being played, despite how effective he's been. Chad has swapped over to the Melusi. But with again, how direct this take is, I wonder if this is going to change anything for Hobs Smokies, since they don't have to be as worried about just getting blinded while they try to push and take some fights. Bappo's just calmly waiting, though. He probably knows someone's in the closet, though. Actually, well, Ninetales just has bathroom control. He's calmly pushing up. They're probably going to try to drone out Dilly. I don't know how useful it is to take over those Azami barricades, though I guess once the wall is open, it'll be easy. Oh no! Leonidas gets down, and then Dilly picks up Ninetales. That is Sledge dead, and Thatcher down, though he does get picked up as he was down outside. Bappo does see the closet flare and does quite a bit of damage. Bappo also taking a little bit, but no one down yet. Dilly getting picked off by Relic. That was a nice kill. There's C4 hanging out somewhere. That's maybe a little bit scary for Relic. Trying to pre-fire this Aruni. Doesn't quite get the pick here, and oh, Bappo getting the pick. Getting a second against Ian, though the wall does get opened up. That doesn't stop him, though, as he kills Leonidas as well, and now there's only Devil left on the board. I wonder where Ash is in all of this. Bappo's definitely looking for his 4th kill. Oh. Rock and Roll taking a lot of damage. Devil just in board, getting a little bit trapped here. He's just in a very bad position. Everyone's just taking shots, and Bappo with the final pick onto Devil. Honestly, very clean. Very, very strong hold by Muted. They just... Honestly, that was the Bappo round. Bappo just going off. I believe that was only a 4K for him, though, as whoever was Warden got the first pick onto Sledge, if I remember correctly. So, unfortunately, no ace for him. But now we do see the site rotation. We are going to be... Or, sorry, this is the map half, so we are going to be seeing Hobs Smokies on defense, and Muted's going to be attacking. We'll see if Hobs Smokies are as confident on defense as they are on their... Or as Muted were on their defense, as Villa does tend to be a bit more of a defender-sided map. Devil having a bit of a panic attack as he was just breaking a whole bunch of potted plants. And we see Ninetales with the classic Capcan trap setup. That double door, you put 2 or 3 traps on there. Most of the time, just, despite how default that Capcan trap location is, people just run into that all the time. Devil maybe just practicing his flicks, looking to get some kills. He is unfortunately 1 in 5 right now. Maybe he's just trying to warm up his aim a bit more so he can get his picks. And it does look like Team Muted is gonna be going for a cross-site take again. Pretty standard take. You always want to be... It can be a bit safer to just go across the map to try to attack AV games. It looks like, yeah, Chad just getting on this rappel, on the Doki. They are spawning out the Capcan traps, though, so... Probably no one's gonna get too hurt by them. Relic playing pretty close on Brick, and shoots just the Iona clone, but unfortunately no one else. Chad looking for anyone playing Trophy, but nothing going on quite yet. Oh, he's repelling in. Did Ninetales hear that? Relic gets Dilly, and Ninetales unfortunately doesn't quite get Chad, but does get lit up. Rock and Roll taking a lot of damage as well. Ninetales playing a bit of a rough position right now with the amount of people here. Chad getting Ninetales, but Relic taking out the Extreme. Chad taking out Relic as well, and now Muted in a 2v3. It is up to Chad and Bappo. We see they're just trying to patiently hold. Maybe see if anyone tries to run and get a cheeky pick, but it looks like Hobs Smokies are playing it safe. They are still droning out the Capcan traps, so they are aware that these are here. I wonder if he noticed the Capcan traps on the double door. I hope he did.
100%.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if anyone runs into those. I believe, yeah, Flame is going to die instantly to that. Oh, Devil gets the pick onto Bappo. So it's up to Chad. He's gonna see if he can maybe take over these cameras. But it's a 1v3, he doesn't have too much health, and it's gonna be a little bit rough for him. I'm gonna be curious, yeah, he's just gonna be pushing down 90, so we probably won't find out if he did spot those Capcan traps on double door or not. Oh, he's getting shot through the drone hole! 1 HP, any single bullet will kill him, and he doesn't quite peek the correct position since Leonidas just pushing very aggressively into an off angle and gets that final pick.
Any other gun there besides the MPX would have killed him. But
Yep.
just happened to be a little pea shooter.
Yep. Welcome, Dynamite. I'm assuming you're going to be casting with me from now on.
I'll attempt. Paladin is definitely out due to a thunderstorm, so unlucky.
Oh, unfortunate. Yep.
That same thunderstorm is hitting here or passed by a little hour ago, so he must live somewhere near me.
Yeah, well, hopefully you remain unaffected by that.
Nah, the jitter is just normal internet problems. We love it.
Fair enough.
Thankfully,
Yeah,
nothing on the player's side.
Yeah, no, the players look to be doing just fine. It's just our usual BroLeague setup, but you know, we live with it. It does look like we are going into a trophy statue defense again. Pretty standard defense. Secondary defensive site, and Hobs little Smokies got their first defensive win. Again, looking pretty decent. There were quite a few fast trades, but they held together that end round very cleanly. We'll see if they manage to continue their defensive success.
You know, this relic dock play is definitely part of why Hobs little Smokies has been up where they at. I think he had a clubhouse game, like easily 20-something, just high 20s, but it didn't end up working out, and the other team won. But anytime he's on dock, he's dropping the frags.
Oh wow. So definitely be careful whenever Relic's on dock. It looks like Ian playing a very interesting mirror setup with deciding to put both mirrors onto the statue wall. We'll see if that ends up working out. Maybe just trying to play if one half of the wall gets open, then he still has a mirror window to play off of. Oh, looks like Devil playing on the main stairs, maybe trying to get a cheeky pick. Muted is pushing from below, maybe looking, oh, looks like they're looking potentially for frags from below. Relic's taking a lot of damage, but with him being dock, he just heals back up, and it doesn't quite matter to him. He can take those aggressive gunfights. Devil knows someone's on 90 window, and if they drone him out, he might be in a bit of an uncomfortable position. Both just like, everyone's just kind of on a standoff. Dilly does get the first pick onto Leonidas. That is mute down. It looks like potentially playing below site. Oh,
That's
Devil getting the pick. Yeah, siege timing right there. And yeah, that's Chad down. A minute and a half remaining, and it doesn't look like Muted actually has too much map control. There's still quite a bit. Honestly, people are kind of all over the place here. Just Bappo slowly pushing forward. Relic picking up Dilly. Again, yeah, as you mentioned, a menace right now. Rock and Roll gets Devil though. And that's Warden on the roam who's off. I'm pretty sure what happened was that the Dokkaebi kind of gave Warden away, so that unfortunately did not work out. "50 seconds left, and it looks like it has to be a pretty just straight take through through the south side of the map.
The defense is pretty split here. If they do take out the Mira without losing 2, then they can plant in statue, but the hard part is getting past the Mira.
Oh, he almost misses though, but like Ian does catch him at the end. Rock and Roll taking a lot of damage, and with Ian picking up Extreme as well. Rock and Roll is only on a sliver of health. There's a lot of work he's gonna have to do in order to win this, but not gonna work out for him, unfortunately, as Relic on that dock just cleans it up. He almost got it on the pre-fire, but he finished it off on that with that secondary burst. Now, Dynamite, do you predict that Hobs Smokies are going to get a full site defensive site rotation just like Muted have?
Okay, so here's the thing. Hobs Little Smokies definitely have a higher defensive win rate than they do attack. But Muted did go up, what was it, 4-2? Or was it 5-1?
No, they went 5-1.
Yeah.
So it's quite a long road for Hobs
That's
Smokies to bring it back.
very hard to come back. This round right here is the one that's letting us know if we're seeing overtime or not. Because with the 2 rounds that already happened and how dominant they were, you kind of expect Hobs Little Smokies to win them the next 2 times they go.
Yeah, so it'll basically come up to whether they can defend this kitchen site or not.
Yeah. I will say, Rock's blitz pushes and looking like this is a rush, they can be hit or miss. So if this hits, huge match point, okay? Because then they get 3 attempts at closing it.
Oh yes, this is definitely going to be potentially a little scary for Hobs Little Smokies, though I doubt they're going to be expecting the rush.
I will say, this is like the perfect round to do it on, too. It's a low-risk round. Honestly, I would say it's better to do it the next round, because at that point, it's like, you want to really try to win this round that you're going into, but if you can't win it, you have to pull out something crazy to avoid getting a loss in relegation. Or regulation. Sorry, not relegation.
Yeah. Yeah, we see, again, pretty heavy roam, though, yeah, Muted looking to potentially just stick together, maybe from the basement, it looks like. Oh yeah, no, they're coming up basement stairs. They're droning everything up.
They know.
Oh no, yeah, there's still so much being set up.
There are 2 people in sight.
There's not enough people on site. Bappo picks up Ian, and Ninetales goes down as well. Rock and Roll with the Blitz pistol kill onto Ninetales. It's just Relic and Devil left, who just did not make it back to site. He gets 2 though. Plant is down though, so this is pretty difficult. Doc doesn't manage to heal up. He didn't have his gun up, and now it's up to Devil. But with Rock and Roll running right at him, oh, there's a frag that almost takes out Rock and Roll's life. But yeah, it's gonna be honestly looking really, really difficult. Devil is just kind of trapped in mud. Can't really do anything. It's going to be a round for the Muted. There's just not enough time for him to even get back to the diffuser, even if they just let him go. He picks up Rock and Roll. He was on a sliver of health, but unfortunately, nothing really he could have done there.
Yeah. Huge round to get onto match point. Big play that the enemy team was not ready for. They were way too spread out for rush denial. If they had a pulse, that's a lot more comfortable to do, because pulse is your insurance factor that no one is rushing, and you're able to play spread out by having a pulse on the defense.
Yeah, if you leave Pulse on site, then Pulse sees suddenly 3 dots on his scanner, that's a pretty big indication of, hey, everyone needs to get back here immediately.
Yeah. And usually at that point, the attack hasn't already opened something, so you're easily able to bring people back without drawing too much attention that you know they're coming.
It looks like Rock and Roll is going to be sticking to the Blitz. We'll see if that lasts through 6th pick. We are seeing Hobs Little Smokies just going back to their AV Games defense. We also see Dilly on the Amaru. So, yeah, potentially looking like another rush play. Maybe they expect this just to work another time. Do you think Hobs Little Smokies is going to be prepared for a second rush?
So it's not so much as them being prepared for it. I think they're going to do their normal, like, spread across. Actually, no, they're not. So they don't have anything set up statue, which kind of leans that they're all going to be over here. But also, like, Whenever you're up 6-3 and you're going up against the most defensively won site, try something different. You're on match point. You have 3 to lose before it gets costly. So, might as well try it.
Yep. Yeah, very good point, honestly. Yeah, this is definitely a round that Muted can afford to lose.
100% for sure.
We see, yeah, we see Rock and Roll looking to maybe drop. Oh yeah, he's dropping off the diffuser so he can go do his rush plays. Maybe up main stairs. We'll see where he goes.
So this is gonna be a vault door plant. The only problem here is the Melusi that's on map table because you also have Melusi there and the Melusi charge. So Dilly 100% dies here. Whenever he goes in, it's just can the team refrag it and get the defuse down fast enough.
There's a lot of people. Yeah, we see people waiting on cams. They're kind of just waiting patiently, and we see Blitz starting to run up main. Dilly's in, gets immediately taken out by Ninetales, by the Melusi, as you predicted. No trade, unfortunately. We see Rock and Roll maybe just looking to aggressively push on the map tail. The Extreme takes out Ian, though, so 4-4. Everyone playing very aggressively. Ninetales picks up Chad, and Bappo goes down to Relic. Rock and Roll gets Ninetales, though, but Relic picks up the trade. And now it's only the Extreme, who couldn't quite do anything as Relic gets that final pick, with Lion just trying to get cheeky with the prone, but it doesn't work out.
So, you know, it's nice to look back on this and see what went wrong. They committed to the rush before knowing what anything looked like. There was not a single drone in there. Like, there was a drone bottom main, okay, that called that main was clear for Blitz to be able to run up. There was not a drone on Skull Door that basically confirmed, okay, Dilly, you're clear on the right. Like, at least something that was like, there's nobody on top red. But that's where, like, one drone could go in and, you know, be like maybe couches of red. It sees the Aruni gate. It possibly sees the Melusi sitting there. Who knows? But the fact that there wasn't anything just makes it look like a thrown away round before it even started.
Yeah, just not quite enough intel there to play it as a smart rush.
It was more
but
of
yeah,
a,
we see how
let's
those
just
Smokies.
send it.
Yeah, very much so. We see Muted is seeming to go to a slightly more standard take. They do have 2 more chances to take this away in regulation. And Hobs Smokies are going to be fighting to just at least get to OT and then hopefully win. We are seeing the Fender on play as well from Ian. I think this is the first time we're seeing it out of Hobs Smokies. They definitely saw how effective it could be on Muted side, but we'll see if they have any similar setups or effective takes with him. So far, like a cross map push with, again, Muted liking to push below site or honestly not even below site, below the opposite site even. But I don't think there's that much activity here on study side. Or no, there is one. There is Devil.
The only problem is they have info on him right now. So I know Dilly, Rock, yeah, there you go. I knew someone was below. Just, you see the 4 nades, you're like, someone has to be below on this type of map.
Yeah, they knew Warden was playing there last time. They just went for the clear so they wouldn't have to worry about it. And Hobs Smokies is a man down. Still not quite over yet. But it's going to be that much, like, little bit harder for them. Relic trying to get aggressive here on maybe the brick door, maybe peek something, but nothing quite there. They do have interesting intel on the 90. We'll see if Leonidas gets the pick. And there goes Bappo. He was not ready for the same vertical play that was used against Hobs Smokies. Rock and Roll was trying to hunt him down, but escapes in time.
I'm trying to wonder now, was the default cam up? No.
Yeah, the default 90 cam was up. I believe they got a ping
happened?
off of him.
That's probably
Yeah.
I was like,
So,
either that was just
again,
a crazy C4 or easy in.
Yeah, no, I believe the default cam pinged him, and friendly reminder, always shoot your default cams. Because otherwise, yeah, you get plays like that against you. Oh, Chad with a beautiful pick onto Ninetales. Unfortunately, we didn't quite see where that happened. Oh, he sees the Doki.
Yikes.
Relic doesn't quite get the pick, though.
A little bit of a panic
Leonidas gets
spray.
rocked. Yeah. He keeps like getting pixels of health off of Chad, but he does not have... He's definitely seeming to be a little bit unsure with this.
No worries. It looks like it didn't matter in the end.
Yeah.
Relic does get out of there.
Main wall is getting open, so Masters and Statue's gonna be a little bit like uncomfortable to be, and Relic is trying to get out. That was very risky, honestly, getting out through split.
I was scared there.
Yeah. Dilly is in Statue though.
Now,
They,
biggest
since
problem,
they've given up Statue.
Defuse is not here.
That is, yeah, that's true. Oh, and Defuse goes down. Dilly on a sliver of health too. Relic and Ian just taking out the picks, and it's only the Extreme left. Not enough time, and Hobs little Smokies gets another round.
Ooh.
They're 1 round away from OT.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That was from the grave. Just, I think was Leonidas already dead? I don't even know that. But either way, that was a huge misplay. Muted was entirely set up. Extreme had the cross. They had coverage on top of the planter, but Defuse is nowhere near them.
Yeah.
And it's like
That was
crazy.
such an unfortunate play with, yeah, just that diffuser way too far away. And we see Muted actually taking a timeout here. They're potentially just gonna have a quick discussion on, hey, we are 1 point away still from winning. We still need this 1 point. We can't let it go to OT. Do you think they're going to be doing a more standard attack now onto the kitchen site?
So there's two things that could go here. If Hobs Little Smokies bring a pulse, that is the biggest play, okay? Because it denies Muted from doing basically whatever they want to do. Pulse is going to deny easy info on site and will let you know if you need to come back. And then Muted, if they play the rush style again, like, they could win it, they could not. Like, you don't really know if the other team is going to adapt towards it.
A rush is always a little bit risky whenever you do
Yeah.
play it.
I will say, knowing Muted, they're probably scared to do the rush again.
Yeah, it definitely does right now look like it's going to be a vertical focus take. We've got Bappo on the Buck. We've got Dilly on the Fuse, Ash as well. Probably bring breach charges, but we'll see. So it does look like a top floor take here.
What I want to say from this right here, like, obviously, yes, rushes only work every, so often, but it looks more like a lineup from Muted that is a lineup to survive than it is to, like, win out the round. Like, it's
so
like,
do you think they're a little bit
it's
scared
too standard.
here?
Like, I would say that the setup is very standard that they are doing, and it shouldn't catch Hobs Little Smokies off guard, and this is just going to come down to another gunfight round.
Yeah, honestly, I think I agree with you here, where Muted is maybe playing a little bit too safe. We do see the Extreme switching to Twitch, but I don't think that's going to make that much of a difference here.
I don't think it's wrong to play safe, but also you're on match point, and you're playing safe whenever you have the rounds to spare. Like, they can go into OT and they can still win it out because they get to start... Oh, no, they have to start attack. So maybe they're afraid of that.
Yeah.
They might be afraid of that, and that's why you play safe here. Because if it goes to OT, Hobs Little Smokies has been on a roll.
Good point. Yeah, they've been very comfortable on Trophy and AV games.
And you would have to continue attacking, which, seeing how this map has gone so far, not a good thing.
Yeah, very, very defender-sided Villa. So far, we've only seen 2 attack wins.
Alright, this is huge here, though. They have full top control with 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, and Ian taking a lot of damage already as well. It's same with Relic, but Relic can just juice himself up, and he's gonna help out Ian as well. It does look like a lot of people playing on site though. I don't know how good of a play that is to just dedicate so many people, honestly.
Yeah. I will say this looks more like Hobs Little Smokies was afraid of the rush, and so everybody's over here.
Yeah.
Which, hey,
So this,
it's working for Muted right now. They got full top control.
yeah,
for
they've
free.
been able to take advantage of this. Yeah. Especially with their standard lineup, if no one's there on top floor to contest, you can do a lot of damage. And we see Chad picking up a pick, and Dilly with, it looks like a fuse pick as well. Ian trying to take some vertical fights, but it's not really working out. So again, not looking very good for Hobs Little Smokies. Maybe playing it a little bit too safe here. Extreme getting Ian with a nice little pistol pick, and it's a 5v2 in Muted's favor. Devil's down as well, and now it's only Leonidas left. Sees the buck, but Bappo finishes out, and that is first map going to Muted.
Hey, I think that was, you know, great on Muted. There you go. They played it well. They went up top. They executed on in a normal fashion. They got the picks there. I feel like that was a round where you definitely could see that Hobs Little Smokies looks like they shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, playing a little bit too safe there, decided they were just expecting that rush, and then when that never came, they gave up way too much map control just because they were all sitting on site, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And now, since I believe Villa was my Little Smokies, or Hobs Little Smokies pick,
Yeah.
they have lost their map pick. They're gonna have to try to win it on Club, which is Muted's map pick.
Yeah.
So that'll be
It'll be
difficult. It's yep.
I'm gonna save my thoughts for that for after I take a break. So then I'm gonna be fully focused
Yes,
during
we will.
that operator ban phase.
Yeah, we'll go on a little break then.
There we go. See you guys in a little bit.
All right, go.
Go. Go.
Go. Oh,
Go.
welcome back for map 2. I just got here. I missed the first map. We're going to Clubhouse next, right?
Yes.
Yep. And
Yep.
so yeah, we just watched a Villa game. Well, Hobbs didn't. He'll be taking over the casting since Paladin died. So I have a friend to cast with now. Thanks for Dynamite for filling in too. And yeah, we are going to be seeing Clubhouse. Muted did end up winning the Villa game, which was My Little Smokies' pick, and Club now is going to be Muted's pick. They are going to be starting an attack though, so considering Hobs Little Smokies are a defensive-sided team, we are probably going to be expecting them to start off on on their preferred side here at least.
I will
Any
say,
predictions?
there are
Yeah.
two things that make Hobbs Little Smokies win this map. Okay, one, Fenrir gone. The second one is they need to win some attacks. Last time they played this map, they went up 4-2 on the defenses, which, by the way, their defenses were crazy, okay? Relic was killing absolutely everybody. But they got 0 attack wins, okay? So, as long as they win some attacks, they can close out this map. But as far as I'm aware, it doesn't matter how many defenses they win.
Fair enough. So we're mainly just going to be looking at Hobs Little Smokies learning how to attack essentially.
Yeah, because we
I
already
just want
know
Hobs Little
Muted.
Smokies to win.
Oh, yeah.
I want them to win for
Yeah.
obvious reasons.
This is a hard map to do it on. Muted went 7-0 on this last time they played it. So, big shoes to fill here.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
part
and-
1. That's part 1 of the requirements.
Yeah.
Now we go to part 2.
It's okay, they've got this. Look, what Hobs Little Smokies need to do is they just need to go up 6-0 on the defense and then get a single attack round. That's probably going to be their strat. Oh, did someone DC? It looks like someone might be, missing on Hobs Little Smokies' side.
So that Ninetales gone?
Yes, that would be Ninetales gone. Rough. Hopefully they'll be able to get their player back. Okay, yeah. It
There she
looks
goes.
like Ninetales is off.
Ninetales was gone the way of Paladin. Disconnected from his PC? Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, I did it, yeah. Oh, he's already back.
All right.
Oh, man.
But yeah, it looks like we're just waiting on Ninetales right now. Yeah, black screen's always very sad. But yeah, Paladin just got back to me and he said how much he loves 10-minute storms that knock out the internet. So fun times.
Fun times.
Yes. I work from home and I pray for those.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
it's a good excuse.
If you're a remote worker, then yeah, your net going down can sometimes be a nice little break.
As long as they treat it as a break and don't push you in double time whenever it comes back on.
True, true.
You know what? I'm waiting for the first BroLeague team to have card synergy, okay? Because nobody's done it yet. Just need
Oh.
one team
player
to have
card.
all the same player cards. Because I don't care what team background it is, it would just look cool. Like, it could be blue. Let's be
Could just
honest. It
match
could
up.
all be blue. But if it matched, it'd be great. Because something on this screen right here looks really nice whenever all of you guys light up the same.
I mean, look, Dynamite. We have 2 people here from Danger Platypus. Maybe we should make a plan for that.
Yeah, we just gotta talk to the poor kids, make sure they have a card.
Yeah.
That, or we all put the copper one on, because everybody has that.
Oh, dang, yeah.
We know
We're all coppers
everyone
here.
has the copper charm. Now, I don't know if everyone will change it, though. That's the other stipulation. It will take a little bit, because you can't just select all, unfortunately.
Yeah. Also, massive pain for drone skins whenever you're playing in any tournaments or competitive games where drone skins are banned. Big cry manually like turning all of those off.
Oh, can you not equip the default all?
No, you cannot. It's the same
There
thing
is
with
no
player
default all.
cards.
Yeah.
Player cards and drone
Oh, that's
skins
terrible.
can't be equipped to all, and you want to know why? It's a simple thing.
Because Ubi hates us.
No, because you can't put it in full screen. Everything else that you
Yeah.
can equip all, you can put into full screen.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, come on. So hard.
Alright. It does look like Ninetales is back.
Hopefully everything is working now. Alright, who says it from Hobs Little Smokies? I say Relic. Who's gonna put the R in chat?
Oh. mm, I say Devil.
Okay. No worries, we're both gonna be wrong and it's gonna be Ian.
Yeah, just watch.
Come on, Relic. A
Uh,
little mini bet here.
we'll see. Tops of the Smokies. Are all of you guys ready, hopefully?
Hold on, I can force this.
You hack! That's cheating. That doesn't count.
Easy.
Wow.
Easy side bet there. That's called observer buff. Okay?
That's match fixing.
That's observer buff right there. Okay.
Wow.
Hey, if only I put money on, you know.
Yeah, we see Devil drone hunting very effectively, already taking out at least 2 of the drones, and he's looking to line up a couple,
Just jump out.
more. Sadly,
Seeing
sadly he can't
Jaeger
quite jump out yet, but he's looking for those drones. He wants them. And me and Paladin were before talking also about how annoying Solus is. We see both Fenrir and Azami banned here on Club, both very strong operators, and now Solus is the operator that's left up and immediately gets played.
Yep, and I see Jaeger on defense, but no Omai, but they're not bringing Capitao, so not punished, I guess.
Yeah, I guess just good prediction by Hobs Little Smokies. Clearly, they're not worried at all about that Capitao. Looking like
Yeah, the
rock and
Monty, no,
roll.
no
Yep, trying to push
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
forward. Oh, Relic is spotted out below. We'll see if anyone tries to pick him up, but I don't think anyone's quite there to catch him. Rock and Roll being able to take Raptors for free, that's a little bit rough. They do spot out, was that, I think that's Valk was playing on the bomb. They might just walking in again. Raptors giving up very, very early. I'm unsure if this is a very good play from Hobs Little Smokies. We already see Bappo taking out Relic, and again, it was talked about how strong he is on dock. Unfortunately, with him down, it's going to make it that much harder for Hobs Little Smokies to hold it together, especially with the lost Raptors control. Ian is playing below, maybe looking for a C4 kill.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
trying to
say
get
the
the
win
planter,
con
but-
is definitely a C4 kill. That
Yeah.
or Hex.
Oh, he picks up Bappo. They know he's below. And Ninetales takes a bit of damage though. No!
Oh no!
Ian kills his own teammate with the C4. That's so rough. There are 2 people playing below though, and it's no C4s left on the board. Rock and Roll is just pushing up, trying to get the Valk, and yeah, with Flame taking out Ian, it's just a matter of time. Yeah, Plank going down. Dilly gets Leonidas, and Devil's below. Manages to hit the planter, but it's not going to be enough as Flame gets the final pick onto Devil. That was a very unfortunate team kill right there.
You got just a little too excited.
Yeah, maybe
Just-
next time just double check that your friendly outline isn't there when you throw the C4.
Yeah, Ian,
Oh,
if you
that was
watch this
rough.
back, I'm gonna clip it and send it to defeat.
But yeah, we see Hobs and Smokies, they decide, you know what, CC's not for us. And they're gonna try Basement next.
Basement?
Basement.
Basement?
Yeah.
Big ol' basement fan. I'm sorry.
I'm a basement enthusiast myself.
Honestly, I'd say basement is the best site on this map. Just arguably.
Honestly, I'd have to agree. Not sure if I'm the biggest fan of that Cade Claw on Dirt Wall, just because Dirt will generally always get open no matter what you try to do to hold it. I guess with no frags on the board though, though Iona, Thermite does look to be swapping to Iona, or at least Sledge, so they would have a frag to be able to clear that Claw.
Yeah, Rock's gonna open up Dirt, but now they have to either throw a pocket MP at it or no. It's just a mess. Oh, they have Maverick. That works. They probably saw the wall electrified and swapped that.
Very likely, yeah. Yeah, that'll, again, free wall makes the Kaid on that wall a little bit useless.
Now,
again, power of 6 pick.
Good trick is playing Cade in Dirt and throwing the Claw as he's opening it. Because then you get the charge.
Yeah, Extreme is looking for the Claw, but honestly, any good Cade player is going to know they're going to need to put it at the top there. Relic playing on main. They have an interesting church setup. It looks like the right side of the wall is left soft instead of the left one. Oh, maybe. Oh, they decide to close it up, honestly. Probably the better play there. I feel like that would give a little too many angles for attack.
It's like somebody described where the headhole should go, and it was a little late.
Yep.
Yeah. Relic came back and was like, nope, this is not what I meant, guys.
Yep. But it's okay. It looks like it's been fixed. Dilly's maybe pushing into secret. Devil picks up Dilly. I believe that was the secret push. Yeah. He just cleaned it up. Double checking oil pit, but no one else there.
Really want you guys to sledge some drone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit rough with that drone right there. You might want to ask one of your teammates to move it. Devil's definitely seeing people droning, but not quite enough intel. I don't think anyone is upstairs to take advantage of that intel right now. Yeah, it does look, yeah, everyone is on site. They're turtled on site, and Muted will have full top floor control. Oh, that said, Relic taking out the Extreme. That is Maverick off the board. I wonder where Maverick was pushing from. We didn't quite see it, but yeah. Honestly, a lot of intel on these cams. Flame just missing, I think, the cap can. And Bappo being downed. Oh, wait, Relic running upstairs. He's just off-site now on his own adventure and taking a fight with Rock and Roll, gets the pick. Honestly, you saw him die first last round. He is working to just take all of that back now and be such a pain upstairs. It's only Flame left now, and he's gonna be looking to pick up Relic. Oh, here's a C4. He knows He knows there's someone. Oh, he drops into blue.
Oh no.
That looked a little bit panicked there. Maybe he forgot that the hatch was open and ran right into Ian. That was a bit, definitely a bit of a rougher round for Muted. But honestly, Relic just went off. That was beautiful push-up secret, and then just sitting on red stairs, taking a whole bunch of other fights, playing well. We'll see. It does look like Hobs Little Smokies are going to gym and bedroom next. Honestly, I do prefer this site over CC. I would usually pick this above CC, and CC would be my tertiary site. But this is going to be their tertiary site
Hey,
with
you're
the Bandit
leaking
and the
team
Mirror
strats.
played. I'm not. It's a very default setup. CC is just not good anymore in today's meta. I don't know why people still play it.
Alright, no worries. I'll make the bar stock strat for you, okay?
Gotcha, gotcha. Epic bar stock strats. Stop leaking our own strats. Come on, Dynamite.
Hey, at least
My,
I wasn't
my-
Simon, who, in our last cast, was bullying that I do strats for every map. He didn't intentionally, but he said something that was like, you know, this playstyle really does kind of help versus teams that do setups like that are the same every single time. And I'm like, I'm observing here, Simon. You know, words hurt.
This hurts me. Yeah, it does look like Ian's going to be tricking the wall. Honestly, with the castle bandit setup, it is again very default to have the bandit playing there. Try to just delay the wall being taken. It's like decent pre-placed drones, but Flame just cannot win against Relic. That's another beautiful pick for him, and he just juices himself back up to full health as if nothing happened. Maybe just the droning wasn't just quite good enough. They did have that pre-placed in Rafter, but nothing to check bottom lounge. And Relic just casually placing another piece of barb on red, making himself a rotate. Honestly, with 2 minutes left, Muted has been delayed quite a bit. They did get CC wall open, it looks like, but there's still plenty more map control they need to take in order to succeed here.
I
little
thought
bit
you
of-
could put a shield in that bed.
Oh. Oh no, Ian
no.
sees the bandit! Or sorry, the extreme sees Ian, the bandit. And that is Jacuzzi wall open. Honestly, very good for Muted now, having both of these walls open. Gonna be droning it out carefully. I believe one person is on the Jacuzzi rappel too. They drone out Castle playing on the Mira. Devil is playing Logi, watching the hatch. Oh. Dilly saw Relic. He was trying to go for a cheeky pick off of the Raptor or Garage softwall, but didn't quite work out for him. Ninetale's still holding the mirror window. I'm surprised they haven't tried to throw an ace charge at it yet. Oh, but it looks like Ace did burn all his charges, so they're not going to be getting rid of that mirror window, actually. Relic made his way back into cash. He's going to be holding nice crossfires into any of the window jump-ins, so... Again, Hobs Little Smokies looking to be in a pretty good position. Muted's going to have to try something different, or maybe just try to win some gunfights here in order to take it. Is Devil misdroned? Oh no, I think they heard him crouch. I don't think he should have moved there.
Yeah, being a thick 3 armor, you know, can't be moving around when you're trying to hide.
It does look like they rotated off, though. They decided they didn't want to take a fight with the Mira.
Hey, just fight her mirror window instead, you know? Good exchange.
Oh, Leonidas gets a pick onto Dilly. Extreme takes out Ninetales, but with 10 seconds left, it's going to be very rough. Extreme taking a ton of damage, but getting the plant down. Oh, Thermite ran into sight. The plant is actually going down. It's only up to Devil. Is Muted just going to win this off of gunfights? They have the plant down. There's only Devil left to try to clutch this up. He's looking... Oh, and Rock and Roll gets the final pick. That looked like it should have been a Hobs round, but it just didn't work out. Muted ran in through Jim, the Jacuzzi breach, and won their gunfights.
That was crazy. I think the ace vaulted in and killed the
Yeah.
mirror off her wall.
Yeah, what happened? Because, you know, I kind of saw it just from, you know, not actually seeing. Ace was on highway windows, so on the bedroom window. The one guy that could stop that push was Castle. And Castle was playing the mirror window inside a bathroom. But he backed up and exposed himself to master bedroom window. Whether he was peeking it intentionally or not, that's what kind of costed it there.
Yeah, just honestly a couple small mistakes there that, again, that made a round that should have been Hobs Little Smokies. They suddenly lost it, and it looks like they are going to be replaying it back. They were probably very happy with their performance, but they're changing it up a little bit now. They've actually decided to not play the Mira. I believe swapped to Solus, it looks like. Everything else looks the same. Actually, no. They also are playing a Kaid instead of the Bandit either, maybe deciding that they don't want to play the Bandit trick. We'll see if they bother tricking at all, since Thatcher is banned, so it is possible to pull off a Kaid trick with Thatcher banned, so long as you're careful with your Kaid claw placements. But we will see. It looks like Ian has used both of them.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I tried. I could not find the third crossbow.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where it was placed.
I just hope it catches somebody. Wherever it is. I hope it gets somebody.
Hope it works.
Yeah, seeing people run into frost mats is always great fun. Well, I'm taking just quick control over rafters right now. 2 people playing in cash. It looks like Relic does like playing the rotate onto top red. It does give Relic a bit more room to move, but if he gets picked off, it opens up a weakness on cash. Oh. Jacuzzi wall again opened very quickly. One breach completely open, and yeah, they decide to potentially maybe open the bathroom wall. I don't quite know what the pings are or what Ace is planning to do, but we'll see. Oh, Relic sees Flame, but doesn't quite win that gunfight. Devil's lit a lot. Ian is down. I think I missed where they died. Oh. They know where Relic is. They're trying to hunt him. Dilly taking a lot of heat as well, and oh no! Relic spotted, and Flame gets the pick on that. I think he panicked a little bit. Trying to hop off of there. It's a 5v3. Let's make that a 5v2 as Flame gets another pick. It's just Devil and Ninetails left. Devil trying to even it out, gets Flame. But Extreme is already planting. They spot the planter. Ninetails is holding it together in around sight. 3v2. Not quite lost for Hobs Little Smokies just yet. Bappo just playing off of that Osa shield, keeping an eye on things. Oh, Ninetails getting another pick onto Bappo. And suddenly it's a 2v2. Very winnable for Hobs Little Smokies. It started off as a 5v2 in favor of Muted. It looked like Muted would just win, but Devil and Ninetails holding it together here. Billy and Devil are both on slivers of HP, and oh no, Ninetails gets taken down by Rock and Roll. That's Logi lost, and they know where Devil is. He's on a sliver of HP, so anything will kill him. The plant is going down. He doesn't have time to rotate. He's not going to be able to spot this in time. This is going to be a post-plant situation. And with that drone there spotting him, they're going to know exactly where he is. Rock and Roll down, runs into a frost mat. That has to have been from the opposite side. I don't know if Devil is aware of that. It's just Dilly left. If Devil managed to get this pick, he can get the defuse down. Oh, he knows where he is. Oh, doesn't quite hurt Dilly, but there's not enough time now for the defuse. Yeah, and this is still gonna be a muted round. Honestly, for a moment there, it looked like Hobs Little Smokies would hold it together, but unfortunately, That Logi drop, killing Ninetales, it just kind of ended it, and Devil was not able to get the required pick. Honestly, all he had to do was take down the sledge. It unfortunately did not work out that way. And Muted are actually up 3-1 right now. They've won 3 of their attacks against Hobs Smokies, who are typically, again, known for pretty strong defensive halves. So they're going to be trying to fight for at least an even half here. They are deciding to go back to basement, which was their second pick last time, but so far the only site they've won.
Yeah, the first gym in defense was very close, but the second was swingy.
Yeah, second time on gym, Muted just took a whole bunch of gunfights, and they were up man count winning their gunfights.
If it wasn't for Ninetales going huge in the vault there, that would have been close. It's weird they tried to plant. They tried to plant by the door rather than gym.
Yeah, with Ace planting where he did, honestly, that gave Ninetales like a very good pick. Oh yeah,
yeah, what happened?
The reason was because of the Solus. They knew Solus was trapped on the opposite side of the map, but they did not know if she went down the stairs or not, and so you have to plant on a hard surface. So that spot inside of top floor, that's the only hard surface in the room, and so that's why you chose to plant there.
Good point. Good call right there. So for any future people who need to be planting against the Solus on gym, pay attention to that hard floor.
Yeah, no in vertical play is not a problem in my elo, so I'll just forget that. Oh no, extreme! The drone!
Throwing the drone straight into the electrified wall, unfortunately. Rock and Roll, though, gets a pick onto Devil.
Was Devil peeking out the blue window? Is that where he died?
Possibly. I'm not exactly sure where he was, but that's Solus dead, which is kind of rough for defense. Solus is just such a strong operator, especially to just keep alive long into the round for the amount of intel she can give you. Oh, that does look like Solus was in blue trying to peek the window.
Oh no.
Didn't quite work out for her, unfortunately. You see, Bappo just going for the hatches. It does look... There is also a buck with Hard Breach Gadget, but definitely Mav is gonna have to take up some of the slack, especially on the hard floors where he can't get C4'd or anything, so it makes sense for him to go for something like stock and church walls. Or, sorry, hatches. Ian may be looking for a cheeky pick, but the floors are getting opened up, so it's getting a bit dangerous to play in Arsenal. Oh, took a bit of damage due to the buck, but I don't think he noticed him. They're just standing on the table right now, looking for more picks, but not quite getting anything working out.
See, if it might
Kitchen
matter, the C4 that he threw actually destroyed his own Cade Claw.
Oh, good point, yeah.
I
That
think the
did allow-
EMPs would have got it though, but
Yeah.
that is something that did unfortunately happen.
Yeah, you definitely have to be careful with the claws when you're trying to C4. Relic with a bit of a tight angle. He sees the buck. Not getting that much done. Rock and Roll getting the pick onto Relic though, just pushing from dirt. Gets down. And Ninetales picks up the lane, but Bappo gets Ian. And Plant's going down now. Bappo's going for the plant behind Arsenal. But Dilly just cleaning up. Picks up Ninetales and Leonidas to end the round. 2 very clean picks. Honestly, it's not looking good for Hobs Smokies right now. Muted is up 4-1 on attack. They're going to be trying... Oh, it looks like they're going to be trying actually going all the way back to CC and Cash. Their first defense did not look very strong, but it did have a TK, so maybe they're going to be more confident this time and be a bit more careful with their explosives.
They needed TK2 teammates go for the double gambit.
Honestly, that's probably it. Their actual big downfall here was not having someone in rafters.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah. Did they not start there, or did they just leave?
So the problem was, is I think Relic would have played it, but whenever he walked into the garage, Monty had already opened
may have been a bit too
Also-
slow with the setup then.
Yeah,
But yeah,
also, don't
losing
know what-
Raptors so fast was honestly, yeah, their downfall there. If we actually see Relic not playing the dock, he is playing the Mozzie here. Hopefully, maybe looking to pick up some drones, deny some intel. He's not comboed with the mute, so it might just be for just the drone intel he's looking for. We'll see who decides to play Raptors here. It does look like Devil is the one hanging out. They definitely want to hold on to this for a little bit longer. Devil also does have a C4, so might be a bit more useful to get some damage onto Monty, make him a bit more scared of pushing too aggressively. Does spot out the Warden on Raptor this time. And it looks like the wall is getting opened. They're actually no denial from Hobs and Smoky side too. Rock and Roll actually pushing very far up. Helene gets taken out by Devil though. Oh wow, a bunch of quick picks from both Relic and Devil. Suddenly a 2v5. Muted only has 2 people left on the board. Though 2v4. Bappo picks up Devil, who is getting maybe a little bit overconfident on Raptor. Oh, Relic trying to get aggressive on the extreme. Who's pushing in. Doesn't quite have the angle, and Relic gets the pick. And now it's only Bappo left outside the wall. He's got his Osa shield, but they probably know he's here. And there's only so much he can do with, especially where he's playing. Does pick up Relic, who is getting, again, kind of cheeky, trying to get that run out pick. Oh, a beautiful wall bang from Bappo. He only has 2 people left to take out. This is suddenly a lot more winnable for Muted, though he doesn't have diffuser, so he's going to be looking for these picks. And he sees Leonidas. He's just looking for Ian now. It's a 1v1. Is this going to be another Muted round? No. Ian shuts it down. He managed to just rotate far enough where Bappo just wasn't expecting him to be.
That was
Honestly,
almost a filthy ace. Oh my gosh.
oh, yeah. Almost. Bappo just, yeah.
I'm just letting you know. If Muted defenses aren't going to close this out already, that would have been a demoralizing round to go on attack. Okay? Whew.
Yeah, that... Hobs and Smokies are, like, just wiping their brow that they didn't lose that one. That was a 1v4.
Yeah.
You should not be losing those. But yeah, we are seeing Muted. Team Muted is going to gym bedroom first. See, it is a common first pick, Dynamite. They are playing...
It's not like we played 3 of these guys, okay?
Yeah.
On this exact map with this exact setup.
Oh, yes.
Maybe.
They are also bringing the Kaid and Amira. Honestly, again, the gym bedroom defense, it has, like, I think this exact lineup has just been seen almost all the time with, again, you maybe swap out the Lamai for a Jaeger depending on what you want. Maybe you bring a Bandit instead of a Kaid if you want to try like tricking differently. We do see Dilly still has his claws in pocket. He just put one down, so he's probably getting them set up now. It looks like Frost is deciding to play on top red. Oh. Relic looking to get a cheeky angle, just really, really long range angle across the map. He's gonna see if anyone wants to peek him, but Bappo's just waiting calmly on the window. He's not gonna peek this. Hatch gets opened and drone's coming in. They're gonna know Bappo's on the mirror window. Ninetales looking to send another drone down. Maybe Ninetales looking to send a frag in. We'll see. He's just actually holding very patiently. Maybe they're gonna try to chase him out. It's honestly right now just a big patience game. Muted, just burning time. No one on Hobs, little Smokies pushing very quickly. The Capital doesn't quite reach Bappo. He's still patiently waiting. He's like safe, and oh, Leonidas takes a lot of damage due to that. Bappo just sitting calmly, wasn't scared of the fire. Relic walking in though and picking up the extreme. Flame running out, deciding to play it safe. He didn't quite have the crossfires to catch the construction player. Oh, spotted Wamai. Ian picking up Bappo though. And Relic on a sliver of HP, but gets Flame down as well. It's only Dilly and Rock and Roll, but they do have full health, so if they manage to just... Even if... Oh no, Devil runs into a Frost Mat! That's always so rough. You always gotta check those window Frost maps. Ian is with the diffuser though, just right on the A-bomb. This is a really rough spot to have diffusers. They're gonna have to try to get the plant down somewhere safe. He is deciding to go over to Gym so he can get the plant down, but that's 3 people in Gym. That's a little bit scary to have so many of your people just dedicated to that one room. They see Mira's toes, and Rock and Roll goes down. It's only Dilly left. YOLO C4 doesn't do anything. This castle barricade really stopping him from doing anything with any of the Gym players. That's Relic down, and Ian gets the trade. Dilly goes down, and that is honestly a clean attack round from Hobs Little Smokies. They've decided that they want to play an attacker-sided clubhouse maybe too.
Yeah, it was pretty clean. I was internally screaming that whole time for Rock to nitro the castle barricade, but he couldn't know where they were planting.
You know, same. I honestly, whenever I
Yeah.
spectated back on the rock and he was just standing there not moving, I actually questioned if he DC'd. Because he was just staring at the wall for like 5 seconds whenever I got the camera on him. I'm like, is Rock
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah, I'm
Ice
surprised
cold.
that Castle Barricade did not get open, considering they had to have intel that Hobs Little Smokies were in
The
sight.
frost mat.
And you have to,
It's so
yeah,
loud.
at the very least the frost mat. Yeah, you know at least someone was trying to run in that window.
Hey, huge run
see-
setup here.
Yeah.
And as someone who watched the Booty Bandits versus Hobs Little Smokies, Relic, he's gonna walk in, okay? And Booty Bandits basically just shut him down by having 2 people upstairs. And so, as long as Muted is playing close enough to each other, I see it as a closeout.
10 seconds left before
Fair enough, fair enough. So you believe that? Oh, Relic, he missed the Solus, and
Oh,
yep, immediately gets shut down. The Extreme gets that pick. He just... It must have been just a perspective thing where maybe the Solus saw him and like just swung out, and yeah, Relic missed.
he's not even falling back. He's just going to billiards like a little gremlin.
I will say,
Yeah,
Let's
I
all
mean,
pop it.
there's still plenty of top floor roam left. You really don't have to leave just yet.
I may have accidentally sent chat to a commercial for a second.
Oh no.
Just mid-round, just commercial. Just, oops, wrong button. My bad.
Whoops. Yeah, let's maybe not. At least it wasn't during that, during any of our crazy rounds right now.
Well,
There's
was
been
the
a lot of
commercial
exciting rounds
Twitch
in
ad compliant?
Clubhouse.
No. It was the BroLeague commercial. I have it on a hot note. I accidentally pressed it.
Yep.
Oh,
Muted.
Extreme. Oh,
No!
mm,
How does the Extreme
First-
not see that? Leonidas just gets the pick. He's looking to just get this hard reach charge down. We'll see if it gets impact tricked. I don't think anyone's down there to trick it. Oh, actually no. Bappo does get it. I don't think they have any hard reach charges left though, so this kitchen hatch is staying closed. He's looking to maybe get a cheeky angle. Oh, we still have ace. But that, the impact misses, surprisingly, but that Selma is enough to open an angle, and I'm not sure if Ace does not have another one, so there's gonna be a hole in the hatch, but it's not quite gonna be opened. Ian looking to maybe push Jen here. It sees that no one's there, but there is a Maestro Cam watching it, so there's gonna be intel when he does eventually walk down. Is that... Dilly is still upstairs. This could be very dangerous for Hobs Smokies if Dilly pulls off a late round rotate. Bappo does get taken down by Ian, and Dilly's just walking around in bar. He's gonna be looking for potentially some sort of flank, and he does. He gets Leonidas. He's looking for the Gen player. Ian knows he's up there now. Throws the flash and tries to cross. Oh, doesn't know. Oh, he does not know where rock and roll was, and that's only Devil left. He does get a pick onto Dilly, but with 8 seconds left, he could not pull it off. Elaine gets the pick onto Devil. Honestly, strong round from both teams, but Dilly on that roam, he just stayed upstairs. No one properly just roam cleared him at all. Very strong play there. It could have been quite dangerous for Muted if Dilly wasn't there to take some gunfights and take just that sudden attention away from sight. We are seeing Muted go to gym bedroom again. We're going to see if their defense holds up a little better. Hobs Smokies played a very nice attack. The first round Muted went here. And we'll have to see if Muted learns from their mistakes, or if they're going to keep that castle barricade closed next time the entirety of Hobs Smokies walks into gym. It does look like... I'm wondering if they're putting even more dedicated resources onto this cache side. Like, that's a lot of ADSs and utility to put right into red. Oh, apologies. I believe the stream might be a little bit choppy right now. Yeah, Dynamite is still here. You are still here. Oh no.
Ooh.
Well. Yep.
Alright.
We're gonna go into a technical pause here.
Unfortunate. Game crash. See you next round.
gonna do it.
Alright, you're back. Somehow, it
Alright.
appears that the
We're
next
back.
round started.
Yeah, we are watching Muted defending CC. It is currently 3-4. Muted only has 3 people left, and walls are getting open. It sounds like Conwall just getting open right now. Relic is down on the side of Hobs Little Smokies, so they're gonna have to make do without him. But there's still plenty of people to pull off this attack. Muted is on match point though, so this could be potentially the last round we watch if Hobs Little Smokies can't pull off their attack. And Flame picks up Devil, so it makes it a little bit more rough for them as well. It's a 3-3 now. Celionitis pushing into Con. Ian trying to do some damage to the Raptors player. Dilly smoking off the breach, playing really close on red. Ian just running in anyways. Bappo getting picked off. And Dilly running aggressively to the default plant. I don't think they know where the plant's going down, but oh no. He does pick up Ian. That is Planter down. Ninetales on a sliver of HP. And trying to walk up red. He didn't quite know where Dilly was, and Dilly gets the shoddy pick. It's only up to Leonidas right now. And unfortunately, doesn't quite work out for him. And Dilly, with the final pick, just kind of sitting right next to that breach in CC. And this is going to be, Muted winning our best of 3. They won both Villa and Clubhouse. Villa, it got a little bit close. It was a 7-5, still in regulation, and on Clubhouse, 7-3. Definitely looked a lot stronger here. And yeah, Muted will be moving forward in the upper bracket, while My Little Smokies are going to be dropping into the lower bracket.
No, they're My Little Smokies.
They're Hobs Little Smokies, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Who is Hobs Little Smokies playing then? Look at the bracket. I'm not sure. I can't read. But yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, and again, that is our game for tonight. Thank you for casting with me, Hobbs. Thank you for observing and also taking over some casting Dynamite. Thank you, Paladin, for the first couple rounds of casting. Unfortunately, it was unfortunate you had to drop. And I believe this will be it for tonight.